there are 5 things that you need in order to build a thriving consulting practice. And before I get into those 5 things, I want to differentiate between a thriving consulting practice and just a consulting practice. A lot of people can start a consulting practice, but to me a thriving consulting practice is all about not just the next gig, but it's the next 5 gigs and creating a system where you're always getting prospects into the pipeline. So the 5 things that you need in order to create a thriving consulting practice is, first, you need a defined expertise. One that is either complementary to clients or something that is more in-depth than what your clients might have, but you got to have something. The second thing you need is an ability to communicate that expertise in a type of value proposition, brand promise, unique selling proposition, however you want to phrase it. But when you're in a situation where you could say, well, you know, when I deal with X, Y, and Z, well, what I do is I provide A, B, and C. So you have to be able to articulate it in such a way that adds value. The third thing you need is an ability to apply your expertise in a consultative manner. A consultant is not a leader, nor is it a pair of hands. You have to be able to apply your expertise as a consultant, which this is a huge challenge for many people who leave executive jobs and they want to go consult, but they just kind of do it the same way that they've always done it. And you have to know that when you left that job, you got a new job, and that job is a consultant that has different tools and techniques and methodologies. The fourth thing you need to do is you need to be excited and willing to invest in business development. Now, business development can seem like a drag, or it could seem like the funnest part of your business, where you're always positioning yourself to learn more and more about, well, how do I communicate what I do? How do I understand what I know, and how do I manifest it in some sort of cool new way? I mean, this is where it keeps it interesting, is this is where your creativity can shine. So you have to be able to look at business development as something is really fun, and you have to be able to be willing to invest time and resources to do it right. And I would use the example of a web presence. You could easily go get a brochure website and spend what, maybe, not even, maybe less than $1,000 when it's all said and done. And what is that going to get you? It's going to get you a really lovely brochure. Or you can invest in a web presence that is going to draw clients to you, and that's going to create the credibility tool so that when people look at your site, they're going to say, oh yeah, that person's worth more money. Or provide avenues for you to manifest your intellectual property so you can use it in a sales conversation. Totally different perspectives. And then the fifth thing you need to do is, I would never do something like this that's this risky as starting a consulting practice alone. I need support. I need my web guy, Chad, who provides constant direction and encouragement. I need my colleague, Lisa, who always encourages me when I'm trying something new. I need my mentor, Alan, who's taught me everything I know about proposals and everything that I know about establishing my fees and my value. So you need other people. So you need somebody who's gone there before, who can tell you where you need to go, but you also need other people around you cheering you, because you're going to be walking off the map of your comfort zone. And you don't want people who are going to be like, oh, well, why are you doing that? That's crazy. You want the people to say, yeah, go get it, girl. I got a text from Lisa today, as I'm trying something new today, and she says, you got it, girl, do it. And that's what you need.